So after reading my autobiography, I learned that I've come a very, very long way in my education because I am a first generation college student. So I'm the first person in my household to receive a degree in a higher institution in the first place, because it was the same case with my AA and AS degree. And I've realized that I have accomplished a lot of stuff over time in a short amount of time, and I've been doing well. And one of the things that I look back on in my autobiography is when there's a question about how you identify. What do you identify as, and how does that pertain to the struggles and stuff that you go through? And had a recent experience with my job where there's an issue with certain people with my ethnic background at this job. So after reading Who Speaks for Justice, it makes you take an account of what's going on around you and being more aware, because I was aware of the stuff that goes around, that is going around, but it made me more aware of not just within my culture but within other minorities, and then how they discuss about how other people have this white privilege and what they can do, well, the good stuff that they can do with it to help other individuals. So after reading all that, thinking back to all the stuff that I experienced over time makes more sense now than it did before. And one of the readings that I read that is pertaining to my life right now is What Will My Life Become? And it's basically a Latino man discussing and advocating for mental health awareness, and it's very, very important for people to take care of themselves. And when he says screw their ignorance and take care of yourself, it's basically you just forgetting about the stigmas and backgrounds that come with you talking to a healthcare profession, and just taking care of yourself altogether, because you should come first in your life. And with the same article, this new normal of social distancing can take a toll on individuals' mental health, because some people are not used to being inside all day. And for me, an individual that's an introvert and deals with depression, I need to find a way to get outside. So I go for a walk, or I find something to do within my spare time. And now that school, especially for me, it's over, because this is the semester I graduate. It's going to be just a little bit harder because I do work, but I don't work as much as I used to. So it's getting a little bit harder. And I don't think a lot of people are handling the new normal of social distancing at all, because I've been reading different articles about people harming themselves because they have to be inside a house all day, locked away. So, and it also just makes me think, if people cannot deal with the social distancing and being in their house by themselves, then how are people in prisons coping? Because it feels like all of this is very, very inhumane. So